Normally, when we call a function, arguments are passed in by position, meaning that the first argument we supply is passed into the first argument in the function definition, the second into the second, and so on. Keyword arguments allow us to pass in arguments by name. Now, when we call our function, we can specify argument names and values by putting the name of the argument, and then equals, and then the value of that argument. We can combine keyword and positional arguments as long as the keyword arguments come after the positional arguments. So what that means is that this is fine because the positional argument comes first and then the keyword argument comes after that. So suppose that we have this same method that accepts three arguments: message, sender, and times. The first time that we call it, message is 106, sender is Steve, and times is 2. In this function call, we instead set message to 106, and then we specify times second and set it to 3, and set sender to Steve. In this function call, we're combining positional arguments where we specify message with keyword arguments where we specify times to be 4 and sender to be Paul. In this call, we're specifying times first, and then sender, and then message. And this call would result in a syntax error because we're putting positional arguments after keyword arguments. So we can't do this or we would get a syntax error. So in sum, keyword arguments allow us to pass arguments by name rather than by position.